Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a story time. I dated a guy that was 12 years older than me. I think I was about like 18 and I think he was 29. So that's 12 years older than me when I was 18. So right now I'm not that age, but I'm like, I need a story time. What to talk about? I got so many stories to talk about. I wrote them down. I was like, damn, I should talk about this. I should talk about that. So I was just like, maybe I should just write you down and stuff like that. But I'm so ready for it. Like, I'm so ready for the energy. But yeah, if you like these story times, please comment down below and like, yes, Raquel, I love these story times or whatever, you know, just comment down below and tell me how you guys feel about my story times. And I'm gonna like film my story times like in my bedroom, so it could be close and personal, you know, period. Okay, let's get this story started. I'm calling DD. No, I'm gonna call him JJ. I'm gonna call him JJ. No, or JD. Ooh, let's call him JD. Alright, so let's call him JD. Let's call him JD. So when I was 18, I was like, Mom, I want to be like Taina. I want to go live in New York and see my name in the lights. Like, I did. I want to be just like fucking Taina, yo. Like, I want to go up there and I wanted to see my motherfucking name in the lights. I was 18. I just graduated high school. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going up there. Like, I'm going up there. Like, that's where I want to be. Fuck Baltimore. Like, Baltimore, you ain't getting no motherfucking way, but local. I'm trying to be, see my name in the lights. No one's going to stop me, period. But, so I went up there with nothing. I just had a big ass suitcase full of clothes. I just went up there with nothing. I was living up there with my cousin. That's a whole nother story. But I was living up there with but she's my mom's cousin, so she's my like second cousin, I guess. So I was living up there. She was already living there. We was living in Brooklyn. Well, we lived off of Felton, and like I used to take the train. I used to take the C train, and I used to get off at Ralph. I used to live up the street from King's Plaza. Utica. I used to live up the street from Utica. Like that whole little strip. I used to take the C train or whatever. So I used to live right up off of there, y'all. I used to love it. And I know a lot of y'all, my New York people, still watch this video or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, so, and I used to work at Macy's, Herald Square, the big one, right in, I was gonna say Times Square, but it is Times Square, it's Manhattan. So, like, I worked right there, and that's where I met him at. So, like, he's always flirting me, and I used to never think it was flirting, because mind you, I'm young-minded at this time, so I'm 18, so I don't know what the fuck is going on, what is he saying. So, like, what are you talking about? Like, he just kept flirting. Like, he kept saying, oh, you look good today. And I'm like, thank you. And then, like, something I was laughing about, he was like, I like to see you smile. And I'm like, thank you. So, like, I used to be friends. Well, I wasn't even friends with this girl. I mean, she was cool. Me and her were about to be roommates. Like, we really was about to be roommates. But, yeah, it wasn't happening. But, yeah. So, she was telling me, he asked me out on a date. I think he was like, he was so shy too. He was like, he wasn't even looking at me. Let's say you right there. And he was like, yeah, so we gonna go on a date? And I'm like, what? He said, so you want to let me take you out? And I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So I told my about to be roommate, I told her, and she was like, who? And I was like, him. He just asked me out. I was like, we gonna go on a date. Dumb as shit. Don't tell bitches about shit. Never mind. Dumb as shit. Didn't even know. I ain't even gonna go in deep detail. She was like, I don't know, but she was like, talk to yo, because you know they was dating. And I was like, they was dating? I was like, what you mean? She was like, just talk to her. I was like, all right, bet. Bitch, dumb as shit. First, dumb as shit. I was like, talk to her? And she was like, yeah. She was like, go talk to her, because she said they was talking. Like, they was dating. I was like, really? He was, and then she was like, yeah. I said, all right, bet. So I don't care. I'm not from here. So I'm not from New York. So like, I don't know how y'all roll. I don't know. But if this your nigga bitch, he trying to fuck with me. And that's how I took that. I didn't take it as in like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, cause I'm so dumb. Now I feel that way. But then I was like, oh no, bitch, that's your nigga. He trying to talk to me. Like, that's how I took that. So I was like, all right, bet. So I went right over there. Like, as soon as I was done talking to her, I went right over there. And I was like, I said, hey, when you done your, cause we was all on the phone. I said, hey, when you done your, service, I want to talk to you. She was like, me? You know how New York girls, y'all so fucking aggressive. I know some New York girls on here. Y'all so fucking aggressive and don't, it's not about that energy. Y'all not about that, but y'all so aggressive. She was like, me? You want to talk to me? Because I guess that was fighting words if I want to talk to you. Like, I just want to talk to you. Like, that's it. So I was like, yeah, JD want to take me out on a date. So I don't know what's going on. I talked to Yo, and she said that you was fucking with him. So I'm like, what was going on? She was like, oh no, he a really good guy. Like, she really gave him like good talk. Like, she was like, he a really good guy. He just took me out on one date. Da 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 da. She was like, it's nothing that's deep. Like, she said, we just went on one date, and she was like, I'm too much for him. And I was like, what you mean? She was a thick girl. She was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She was beautiful. Beautiful girl. Latino girl. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Thick as fuck. Gorgeous. Gorgeous as fuck. So I'm like, how you too much? She was like, I'm just too much for him. I'm too much for him. And I'm like, all right, I guess. So whatever. So mind you, at this time, I didn't know he was 12 years older than me. I didn't know. He acted like a little ass boy. Like, he just acted like so young. So I'm like, boom, I'm like, all right, so I'll go over there. So I got shit. I was like, all right, cool. We was done. So after me and her done that conversation, I was off. So I went home. I get a phone call by him like, yeah, we going here. Why the fuck you were told da about me? He like, why the fuck you go and tell her about me? Like, what was the purpose of that? And I was telling him, and I was like, yo, I'm not from here, and I'm not trying to get like jumped or beat up or whatever because I supposedly be talking to somebody nigga. And I was like, where I'm from, you get killed or bitches be ready to jump you, bitches be ready to fight you over some shit like that. Like, that shit ain't cool where I'm from. So I'm like, I ain't know, so I just had to confront her because I didn't know what was going on. He's like, no, it's not like that because me and her only went on one date. I said, see, that's what I needed to know. That wasn't the situation. The situation is what I needed to know, period. But yeah, our relationship was like weird. So that was how we met. That was the whole situation and how we started dating. And then like our situation went on, like it went on to all the way till I was like 22, 21. Because that's when I met, he not my current boyfriend, but my ex. That's where I met him. Yeah, so like we talked when I was, we talked all the way till I was 21. Like all the way till I was, even when I moved back to Baltimore, he still was my nigga. Like either or. Like he used to come down here. I used to go up there. Like we used to have this long distance relationship. Like, okay, so like let's get into it. Like let's just really get into like everything. But like, okay, so he was such a fucking cornball. Like he's not from like New York City. He's from like upper New York, like Albany, New York. Like that's where he was from. So like he was such a fucking clown. He was such a fucking clown. He just did clownery shit, like just dumbass clown shit. Like, alright, like everything was just like weird. Like everything he wanted to do was all about him. And that's what growing up and just knowing that I'm a woman and I should know what I'm worth. And as 18, that's why I don't get when girls be fucking with niggas that's like really, really old and really be in a deep relationship with these niggas. Like, as being 18, I didn't know what was love or how to love myself. So, as a grown-ass man, for him, how to love his, like how to love somebody else and love him, he wasn't even there either. Like it was just so much into our relationship. It was just like the dumbest shit ever. Like he had a daughter. Forgot about that. He had a daughter. And you know his baby mama, he didn't have baby mama drama at all. I will talk about my baby mama drama. That's gonna be my next story time. I'm definitely gonna talk about that shit. That shit is for the birds. I can't wait to talk about that. But like he didn't really have baby mama drama. I think I never even talked to his baby mother. But the way how he spoke to her on the phone, like he would never hide that shit. Like he would never let me know. Like he would always be on the phone and be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put her on the phone. Put my daughter on the phone. And she'll put her on the phone. She'll be goo goo gaga and shit. Like, yeah, like he never was that type to be hiding and shit, going to different rooms to go talk to his baby mother. He was never that type. He was like, I don't even look at her that way. And I was like, bet. He only looking at me. So, but at the time, I'm 18 and dumb. Like, yo, like, I'm just not getting it. Like, this nigga's just not right. So I'm just like, what the hell? Like, this is it. Like, I'm going to live the rest of my life with this man. And I love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what else to do. Like, I just love this man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just love him. And I don't know. It just was like, okay, so this is it, Raquel. Like, I'm gonna live the rest of my life with this man. Like, yeah, like I said, when we came down to, let me tell you about another thing. So we went to Albany one time, and Albany, it snowed. If y'all from Albany, New York, like this button, and go down, like, hey, what's up, Raquel? I'm from Albany. Wow. So, Albany, New York, it gets really cold. So this is around, I think, was it around February or January? No, it was around his birthday. His birthday was in January. So it was around January. So I went up there. It was before, I know for a fact it was like right after Christmas. So like it was so busy. Like the bus was so expensive. You know, I think I paid for, and that was another thing. I had to pay for everything. Mind you, I'm 18, so I had money, but it was like all my money that I had in my savings. I've always been a saving bitch. Like I always love to save. Save. Especially money. Save your money. That was always me. So like when we went, what the fuck I'm trying to say? So when I went to catch the bus, cause we was catch the bus there, I should have flew there. Shit, all the money I spent on the damn bus, should have flew. You know, you don't say fly, you say flew. So, yeah, so like so by the time I landed there, I'm calling him, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to hit the bus. So in Albany, so let me tell y'all, so it's not a bus, now it is, I saw that it's a bus now to go to Albany. I was like Googling it. But back then, at that time, it wasn't a bus to go to Albany. So you had to take Baltimore to New York City, and then New York City to Albany. So I had to see, it was like 3 buses just to get to him. Exactly. I should never did that shit. But after that, he was like, what the fuck he said? Oh, he was like, yeah, my brother gonna pick you up. I said, so you're not going to pick me up? He said, I'm at the hotel. I'll meet you at the hotel. He said, I'm trying to set everything up. So I'm like thinking like, oh, he got a little romantic thing for me. Like he got rose petals, flowers and shit for me. I'm like, all right, cute. I was like, all right, baby. He like, yeah, my brother going to pick you up. I was like, okay, cool. I pull up. Brother come up with a fucking raggedy ass car. I'm like, so I'm like, what car your brother riding at? Because I'm looking at this boy, and this boy was like, looking around at me. He looking at me, but he looking around. I'm looking around like, this is not his brother. I'm like, you, JD brother? He like, yeah. He's like, yeah, come back. He said, oh, you cute. I ain't think you was his type. He's like, I ain't think you was his type though, but like, all right, come in. Well, he ain't talking like that. You know how he talking with that New York accent. Like, I guess with any part of New York, y'all still got that accent, like that strong accent. So I'm like, all right. So like, so mind you, he put me in the back. Like, I'm like, all right, I sit in the front. Like, all right, I guess you my Uber. And Uber wasn't even there at this time. We taking cabs at this time. So I'm like, I'm like, all right, I guess he's my cab or whatever. So he said, opened up the door, was like, put my stuff in the car. Like, he put my little suitcase in the trunk. He was like, get in the car. So we drove all the way to the hotel. Mind you, it's snowing. It's damn near a blizzard. Like a blizzard, y'all. Like it's a fucking blizzard. Like it's snowing bad. It's snowing so bad. So we slipping and sliding the whole way to the hotel. Whole way, mind you, this car is raggedy as fuck. This car is so fucking raggedy. So we are sliding all the way to the fucking hotel. So we landed to the hotel. He greeted me like, baby, baby. I'm like, oh my God. So I go hug him. I'm like trying to act surprised. But I'm like, so I'm telling him, so he get my stuff out the car. I'm like, babe, that car regularly shit. Like, why? He said, don't talk about my brother. I said, okay. He was like, don't talk about my brother. I was like, he was like, babe, the car. And then he started, cause he got mad shit that I was telling him about the car is raggedy. So he like, babe, it took you here. It took you here. I was like, but babe, I was about to lose my life. Like we were sliding like 4 or 5 times. Like you wildin'. Like you really wildin'. And he like, no. He like, no the fuck I'm not. Don't talk about my brother. I was like, I'm not talking about your brother. I'm talking about the car. He said the car is my brother's car. So don't talk about it. I was like, all right, bad. Like, I ain't say bad, but I was like, all right, like, it's over. Like, the conversation's over. Like, that's how aggressive he was. And, like, I was so, you know what I'm saying? Just one of the weirdest things. The final thing is basically what I'm trying to say is, ladies, get your shit together. Don't let no nigga, and I repeat, don't let no nigga, especially y'all 18 girls, y'all be so different. Like it's so different what it was in the 2010 era. Like it's so different now to then. Like it's a whole new centuries now. So like when I mean be safe, know yourself, know your motherfucking worth, and manifest every day, ladies. Pray every day. And like I say, know yourself, know your motherfucking worth. Because at that time, that Raquelc didn't know herself, didn't know her worth. Shit, she probably low key, she don't know her worth some now. Like now. Like, period. But like, but I know my worth way more now than I know myself way more now than what I know when I was 18. Like I tell you guys, like it was so bad. I'm sorry. I keep touching my hair. I love it though. But I was so bad. Like I just always wanted to be in love. I'm such a Aquarius, so I love love. So like I always wanted to be in love. Like I always wanted to, you know, somebody to love me so much, like so bad. So like that's what I looked into him, and by him being a little bit mature, well, a little bit older, because he was not mature. It just a little bit older. Oh, I got another story. Oh, look at me thinking another story. So that time when I went to Albany when it was his birthday, I can tell y'all a little story. So that time I went to Albany for his birthday, right? Boom. We met up with his friends because it was his birthday. So we met up with his friends. So we tried to drink and everything like that. So mind you, all his friends is old as shit, like old too. And one of his homeboy girlfriend, they met, they came. And mind you, I got into YouTube at this time. But my YouTube was trash, yo. Like I was 18, so I was low-key embarrassed about my YouTube channel. Like I was so embarrassed about my new YouTube channel. So like, and they used to talk about me. They used to talk about me in the way I talk. So I talk funny, like, hello, I'm from Baltimore, so like, I talk funny. So like, oh, we watching TV, right? So we all chilling, we talking, like we vibing, we cool, I'm kikiing, we laughing, I'm trying to get to know his girlfriend, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he goes on there and went type in Raquel, right? Click one of my videos, and and I was so embarrassed. Like I literally was about to cry. Like I was so embarrassed. I don't know why I was so embarrassed, but I was so embarrassed. He like, babe, the world can see this. And I'm just like, I know, but like, why would you put me on spot like that? I balled up to in a corner. Like, when you start shaking, I was shaking. Like, I started shaking so bad. Like, just shaking so bad. And he was like looking at me. He was like, babe, like, look at yourself. And mind you, everybody laughing at me. Like, they laughing. They not laughing like at the situation. They laughing at me like, yo, look at the way she talk and da 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 da, and like blah 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 blah. Like, they laughing. And the girl, like, it's only me and her. Me and her the only two girls. She looking at me like, she can tell I'm uncomfortable. She gonna say, cut it off. And she saw how uncomfortable I was. Like, I literally, it was like they pushed me in a corner and they talking about me. Like, it was so bad. Like, I don't know why I was so embarrassed, but I was so fucking embarrassed. I was shaking. I know that feeling. I started getting hot, started getting sweaty. Like, my anxiety was hitting me so bad. Because YouTube was a place that I could express myself, because by me being the only girl and not have, and like I told y'all, bitches don't like me. So like, I don't have a lot of friends. So like, YouTube was the way that I can talk and be free and just, you know, be myself. And for people just to laugh at me, even, and by me being 18 and, you know, not knowing, like, that came into play with the whole situation with YouTube. Like, more people gonna talk about you. More people, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's different. Like, now I could care less. You can pull my channel up and we can watch it and I can keep looking at myself. Like, I love myself so much more than when I wasn't 18. And then for the fact that he pulled that shit up, like, so crazy. She was like, she tapped him, was like, cut it off. He was like, he hurry up and cut it off. How another bitch gonna tell you to cut the shit off and I'm over here uncomfortable and I'm supposed to be your girl, nigga? So he like, babe, he talking to me. I'm just like, I'm Aquarius, so like, I'm giving this nigga the cold shoulder. So I'm like, no, nigga, you played yourself. Like, you really made me so uncomfortable. Like, how dare you, bitch? Like, seriously, you fucking whore. Like, I was so fucking mad, yo. Like, seriously? How you gonna do that to me? I'm your girl. I was so embarrassed. So we was fussing in the car. Like, fussing in the car. We was fussing. I started crying. Because that was the first time I expressed my feelings to him. Like, how dare you do that shit to me and make me feel so uncomfortable in front of all your friends. And he's like, oh, I would never bring you around my friends. Like, he thought that's another thing. He was like worried about his friends. Like, he worried about everybody else but me. And that's another thing I don't care about niggas that do that. You care about everybody else but me. I'm not your girl. Like, period. Yeah, that's all I came on here to tell you guys. Is to love yourself, know your motherfucking worth, and yeah, be yourself.